Okay, I'm back out. I guess you can tell I was using this to trim the limbs and cutting these trees back. I'm wanting to open it up to allow light to come in, but I do want to take all the tops off of these before long. I mean, these trees are pretty good about blocking the wind off the house, but all that underbrush down in there, I'm gonna be clipping all that out, clipping it low to the ground, low enough for me to just run the lawnmower through there whenever I need to. And that way I'm gonna open it up between here and the field, and it'll open up this view through here, and I'll get a nice breeze through here this fall. And also it'll make it less desirable for the mosquitoes to hang out here. So I've trimmed that and that. You can tell how I'm trimming them back. This one right here is a dogwood tree. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to trim. I might trim some of the lower little limbs. Get out, bug. Sorry. But like that one right there, and this one, and this one, and that one, that one. Well, actually, the big one in behind. There's another dogwood tree here and another dogwood tree there. I'm gonna leave the dogwoods sitting, but everything else is going to be trimmed back. And I don't know exactly how I'm gonna keep it, but I did have it nice and trimmed and cleaned a few years ago. But man, this summer has been a rainy, freaking humid summer. Lots of rain. Yeah. If you watched any of my other videos, you would know that that right there was supposed to have been my victory garden. And it is a victory garden for the Johnson grass, but not for me. I did have green beans planted in there, but the deer and the groundhogs went in there and ate it all. I don't know why this year, in the previous years, I didn't have this Johnson grass here. It was over in the field, so I'm just assuming that it decided it wanted to spread out. So I did dig a lot of that out, but man, it is some rough stuff to take care of, or to eradicate. So is poke salad. I don't know. But anyway, this tree is going to be trimmed. That little tree right there, I had trimmed it before. I had trimmed those on down. These I had trimmed down. That one back there needs trimmed. So I'm going to end up cleaning all this up back through here, getting it looking good again. I don't know how I'm going to do my gardens. I think what I'm going to do this fall is I'm going to put black plastic down. I may do this soon. I might just go see if I can find me a big sheet of black plastic, or a couple of them. After I get these trees trimmed down, I'm going to hit this with the lawnmower really good, as low to the ground as I can, and take that plastic and put that plastic out all over it and just let it sit until I'll probably just let it sit until, I don't know, the beginning of May this coming year. That way everything that's under it will hopefully perish. So I'm going to do that, and this area here all the way down. I think that'd be a good thing to do. And then whenever I'm ready to put in my gardens, I'm not going to dig. I'm going to do the no dig method. I'm going to put the what do you call it? It's like landscaping fabric, but it's thicker, longer and wider. I'm going to lay that down and do the holes, just like Carolyn said. Carolyn said, don't break your back, don't waste your time trying to take care of the weeds. Just put that landscaping fabric down. And don't worry about the weeds no more. Thank you, Carolyn. I should have followed your advice. All right, well, hey, found my shovel. Got some planters in there. But hey, you know, it's just the way it is. Get a lot of that knocked out too. Oh my gosh. Mosquitoes are all over the place. I put off on and sprayed that bug stuff on me so the mosquitoes aren't biting me per se. They're just harassing me like you wouldn't believe. They're getting behind my glasses, between my eyeball and my glasses, and then try to get inside my ears. Let me come over here so you can see this a little bit better. So you can see how I've cleaned this up. Looking better, huh? So, knocking those limbs back. I'm gonna end up knocking all these big limbs off, taking them back to the back and burning them. Right there, can you see that? That's a trail where animals come through, probably deer. And over here too. But since I've knocked some of this down, there, you know, it doesn't quite look as bad. But I'm just gonna keep trimming it back further and further down that little hill. It's kind of like a little hill going down that way. And I'll just keep trimming it back, all the way down to the ground. And then I'll just start running my riding lawnmower through here, all the way that way. Of course, you can see how I haven't trimmed these back yet. So, but I'll get all this knocked down, and before long it'll be opened up, and I'll have a breeze coming through and sunshine from my fall garden, and then probably even my early spring garden. If I do my fall garden correctly, I'll also have my early spring garden right here in the same area. And that mess back there behind me, I'm just going to cover it with black plastic. Like I'm talking about thick, like huge rolls of black plastic. It'd be like maybe 40 foot by, or at least 30 foot wide by 60 foot long, I think. I think I can get it those sizes. But yeah, this is coming on. I couldn't have done this without that spray that I spray on me to keep the mosquitoes off. All right. In order to get those big limbs, I'm gonna have to come out here with something motorized that will help me cut through those things and get them down. But that's okay. I can do it. And then I'll haul them in the back here and burn them. Man, I'm gonna have I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 big bonfires. Got mushrooms growing. I don't know what kind of mushrooms those are. In this part of the world where I live, it is dangerous. Dangerous to pick mushrooms and eat them if you don't know exactly what you're doing. If you don't know, don't do it. There are some mushrooms around here that are edible, but I have no clue which ones they are. So I just leave them alone. That's my stuff I piled there, and I already got mushrooms growing in it. I guess it's a good sign when you got mushrooms growing in your pile of cardboard boxes, right? All right, well, I got some tomatoes to squeeze out into the garden again. Some little pepper plants and basil plants I'm gonna stick out in the dirt. And I'll be cleaning up on this. Well, I've got something to do tomorrow, and then when I get done with that, I'll come back here and clean up on this some more. These little tomatoes that are growing right through here. I got to weed around them. And then right down there is the cucumbers that are popping up. So I got to weed around those too. These cucumbers look like they're getting ready to, I don't know if that's new leaves that are going to come out on them or if they're going to start flowering already. But they're definitely wanting to start climbing. So I'm going to say after all this rain, they're going to probably perk up a little bit more. So I'm going to have to build a trellis out here for the cucumbers. And all of those little tomatoes. There's like hundreds and hundreds of little tomato plants in here. Bugs. And my my little squash plant here looks like it's getting ready to put little flowers out, which means it's going to want to make some squashes. I think that's acorn squash. All right, well, wow. I got a mosquito between my glasses and my eye. Get. I don't know what time it is, but I'm tired. I've been out here doing this. It rained on me, went in the house for a little while, and then I came back out to work on this. I wanted to be able to get as much of this done as I can. I still got tomorrow off work, and so I'll be coming out here, and hopefully, well, I looked at the weather. It doesn't look like it's iffy. I never know when to trust the weather forecast on the internet, because they said I'd get rain today, but they weren't really sure if I would, but I did. And I think it's saying that I'm not supposed to get rain tomorrow, but I'm not really sure if I can trust that. But I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna knock out a bunch of this tomorrow. I've been feeling a lot better lately. So I've got energy, I've got the oomph, I guess you could say, to get up and go. So I've been getting out here and trying to knock some of this out. And go away, bug. All right, you know what to do. Subscribe. Thumbs up, subscribe. Give me some comments. Let me know what you think. Oh my gosh, mosquitoes. Got a lot of grass mixed in with my greens. I think next time I'm gonna put bone meal and I don't know, something else in there to help out the plants. Because I think it's lacking something. I'm not really sure what it's lacking. But still, they're making leaves. All right. Talk to you later.